Well, maybe not a coal mine, but we are talking about a gold mine here, a gold and copper mine. About 3 years or so ago, the BC government approved the mine up near Williams Lake, finding that the economic benefits of this mine outweighed any environmental concerns. But the project twice failed to pass the federal environmental assessment process. Well, now it's back. Public hearings are starting again to get this mine up and running. The company behind it says it will provide jobs, it will provide great economic benefit. The opponents say at the very least it will damage the environment because a lake will have to be drained. We'll talk with both sides of the issue. Coming up next, CKNW Morning News Time, 6:48. 6:49 almost. Well, this project from Taseko Mines would be a $1 billion open-pit gold and copper mine, would be located from the Vancouver area, about 500 clicks northeast of Vancouver. The company says it would generate 500-plus direct jobs and contribute $340 million in gross domestic product to the BC economy annually. The BC government said, yeah, we'll go along with that, but the federal environmental assessment process shut it down until now because public hearings are back and the panel is set to begin this week, if it hasn't already started, in Williams Lake. We want to get both sides of the issue here, but first we'll talk with Ervin Charleyboy, who is a former chief of the Alexis Creek First Nation. He's now an advisor to Taseko Mines and joins us on the line. Good morning to you. Mr. Good morning to you. I'm assuming because you are an advisor to the mines that you are now in favor of this.
No, that's not because I'm an advisor. I just look at the economic values of this mine for our younger generation and the new prosperity mine, and I fully support that because I was totally against that mine to start with when I was a chief. But now this new prosperity will have a different. They're taking a different stand on the draining. They're not draining the fish lake. They're away from that now, and I fully support it because environmentally, I think it will be safe, and I support that.
So what is it that brought you around from your original position of being opposed to it?
Well, when they first started this mine, they said they were going to drain Fish Lake, and I was totally against that. And but now they got a different location because they're a few kilometers away from Fish Lake now. They're not going to drain that lake, and this is a new prosperity mine. I mean, it's going to be different than before, and I think it's environmentally safe, and I fully support that because it's going to create a lot of jobs for our people, and we don't have jobs right now. Our reserves have got nothing. I mean, there's no future for the younger generation, and that's what I'm looking at is our future, the younger people on the reserves here.
Are other bands in agreement with you, or are there still Aboriginal bands that are opposed to this mine?
There are other people, not bands, but other people are opposed to it. But I think if we had a nation assembly on this project, I think it will go through because the chiefs are the ones that are saying no too, and then it's just they're just getting in the way of progress. I think. I mean, that's what it is.
Well, a lot of people, I think, would argue that it isn't just about the draining of the lake. A mine, an open-pit mine, would have other impacts on the environment. And originally, of course, as you know, it failed to get past the federal environmental assessment process, not just because of that lake.
Well, I don't think it'll environmentally have an impact environmentally on it. I mean, it's just there are other people that are against it. I mean, it's not the Chilcotin Nation. There are other people that are protesting. I mean, they're people like from Vancouver that not familiar with Chilcotin territory. I mean, they're the ones that are speaking. I mean, the chiefs should speak for themselves, not other people, not lawyers, not environmentalists or people like that.
Okay, let me get you to hang on a second there while we take a quick break and come back and talk to you more about this. I mean, the environmentalists are loud, they are vocal, and they say they have a point. So let's see what our guest Ervin Charleyboy has to say about that in just a moment. 6:55 as we discuss this Taseko mine project proposal up near Williams Lake, about 550 clicks northeast of Vancouver. The company is estimating it would generate 550 direct jobs, this open pit gold and copper mine, and it would contribute $340 million to the BC economy annually. The BC government originally approved it, but it was shot down by the federal environment assessment process. Now new hearings are taking place this week. Ervin Charleyboy is a former chief of the Alexis Creek First Nation. Originally, he was against it because they were going to drain a lake to put this mine in. Now they say they're not going to do that, and so he has decided that he is in favor, and he's on the line with us now. How do you know you can trust the company?
Well, sure. I was totally against some of the people that were from the mine, and now I start talking with them and to see things differently now, because there was no trust in the first place. Now I know, now I start talking and I see things differently. I look at them differently because, I was just saying no just because of who they were and what they're going to do with the country, and now I see things differently. I mean, I'm looking at the future of our younger generations, and that's what Taseko Mines is doing too. They're talking. They want to employ our people, and that's what I'm looking at. There is no future for our younger generation now that the logging is going to go down in the next few years, and after the logging, what do we have? We have nothing. No future for our kids.
Do some of your people feel that you have sold out to the mining company? You are an advisor now to Taseko Mines. Is this a stain on your objectivity?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people say that I sold out, but what am I selling out? We got nothing to sell out. We got no future. I mean, I've been turned away by my own people because I support Gibraltar Mine. Taseko Mines, New Prosperity. Yeah. I've been turned away. I'm ostracized from the nation, and nobody's talking to me. The chiefs don't talk to me. A few of them do, but not about Taseko Mines or other issues. But they don't contact me. And when they talk about the mine, they say they're getting advice from the elders. I talk to some of the elders, and they ask me what's going on with the mine, and they want to know. I mean, I tell them what I know, and when they say they're talking with elders, that's not true. I mean, I'm an elder. They don't talk to me. They turn me away, and they don't talk to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I am flat out of time. My thanks to Ervin Charleyboy. Obviously, a very difficult situation up there. After the news, we are going to hear another side to this mine, people who are indeed opposed to it. It's quite a story for that region and for the province of BC because of the money involved. The news is next at 6:59.